successful with something as the media folks for your Occupy, when you've gotten a good story or something's happened, make sure that you share that. Do PR for the PR effort too. So you always want to make sure that folks see the good work you've done and the kind of results that it's getting. If the press coverage is awful, if it's wrong, if it's aggravating, if it makes you want to scream, think before you reply, come up with a plan for responding, and come up with an agreement amongst your team about how you want to respond. It may be that you want to rant, go for it, but make sure that you've decided that. Don't just have a press response that they're flying up the handle that often doesn't do you much good. There are often ways of turning negative stories or negative coverage to your advantage if you take the time to think it through. When there are mistakes or inaccuracies, make sure that you do actually ask for correction. Do it politely, do it formally, show that you know how the game is played. Insist that, in your coverage you said that we had, 57 people, but we actually had 120. That kind of thing. Give them very clear factual information as correction. It may or may not work. You may or may not get a published or, a formal correction from the media. But it lets them know that you're watching. It puts them on notice that you're going to expect accuracy. Use letters to the editor. I'm sure that you're all familiar with doing that, but use letters to the editor as another way of responding, as a way of using multiple voices to respond.